You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the big man, Derrick Henry, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets as they get set to match up against the Tennessee Titans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries.
For a second, thinking the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field behind the line of scrimmage.
Mariota now on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after it.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive team named Mark Sanchez, hoping for the same effect from this young rookie out of USC.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
I don't know about you, but I love a good undrafted free agent success story. So let's take a look at Robbie Anderson, the wide receiver. How about that for an undrafted free agent out of Temple, now making good in the NFL.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. As a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be
runner shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people.
Following the interception here, Mariota. That is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, it's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. brings up a nice
game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Defensively, starting lineup now for Tennessee. And they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the...
They run for it. Here's Powell. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the drive stays.
Do this. And sure enough, they're going to pick up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Odell.
He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
6 yards is the... Darnold from the gun. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, they picked up the first down for him, too.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the...
Dion Lewis, the first carry for the expatriate. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in this first quarter of play. 7-all. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more.
So much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. A first down carry for Henry. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. On third down, Mariota. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he will have the first down as he's brought down.
Yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. They'll throw again. Mariota. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly... On second down, here's Henry. And some room to work. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
Get out and smack some people, I would say go ahead and run.
And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. Delaney Walker with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was you can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business. Now their defense get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is...
He usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Benny Logan.
A crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for him going. 3rd and 2, Darnold. Flush to his right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. See after this. Orlando, he'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on first down. I think you're right. On second down, here's Crowell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it. You look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year not to take anything away from him. Give him 10 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. They will find Davis on the left side, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Mariota on first down. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And from the Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. And this one just a chippy. And Suckup will put this one right through. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll begin with the last 2 teams the Eagles beat on their way to the title last year. Minnesota traveling east to take on New England. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. The Patriots trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Dak Prescott leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Ryan Tannehill, 2 touchdown passes.
That's what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him. On second down, Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. First target, first catch, and a first down.
This has to go down.
A first down throw, Darnold. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
And Crowell lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Titans
open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Derrick Henry. That will get. They keep it with Henry on first down. And the lane closes up quick. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. And he's going to get it. Third and short yardage. Mariota. And unable. Instead, it's 4th.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Down on the scoreboard here. Can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good, unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback if he was going tougher.
Exactly. Really going to fake him out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it second down. Now a handoff to Crowell. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like much more. Here's a give to Crowell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Wesley Woodyard. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. Anderson loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return here will go to the 30. Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film. And only the guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the just about everything on offense. But a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate.
Mariota hands to Henry. They find some open field here. Still fighting. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
To my eyes to carry the ball at this rate.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Mariota gives to Henry. Pushing his way through. They'll head out of bounds inside the Mariota. His throw incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasize. He'll get it up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. And the blitz does come. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the drive will run. I'm happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the
From the 50, it's Darnold. Buying time to his left. And some space here. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two.
His rhythm, they had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And it drops down incomplete. 10. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robbie. Here's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. This slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember the 4-minute offense gets up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Pass interference. Defense.
You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They go play action here on first down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. A good pickup there at 22. Tell you what, he's been able
to do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Able to stay in bounds. They'll run it again with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On third down, Henry. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. And whistles him. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
You don't just bring them in strictly for their talent. You think that they have that something special in them that will allow them to function in these types of situations. Now it's time for them to be clinical and not emotional. You know your play sequence. You know what has to get done. Get the ball to the right people, get out of bounds, and get it downfield and try and score.
And he's trying to earn his stripes here for a winning drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
All right, now look at 56.
They'll look to throw. And seeing no option,
they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it.
Times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment. He's back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Here, the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with a football. Escaping the pressure right. And a stoppage here, a timeout before the... He'll look to throw. Get a throw away. He's taken down. Daquan Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. One last throw now for Darnold. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game.
Break out the oxygen tanks, partner. The air just left this place. This crowd was in a frenzy. They thought they were going to win. Now they're just an extra point away from leaving here with a really disappointing loss.
On the clock, this to claim victory. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No time on the clock, this to claim victory. The kick is good, and can you believe this? They win it with zeros on the clock. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jets, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against...